Halo guys, selamat datang kembali di video yang baru dari serial Combat 7. Apa kabar kalian semua? Semoga kalian semua sehat selalu. Ya, di episode yang kemarin kita sudah menyerang Farbanti, ibu kota dari Rusia. Kalau kalian belum lihat videonya, silahkan lihat di playlist. Itu seru ya. Kita ketemu sama si Milihia Mihali. Oke, sekarang kita lanjut ya ceritanya. Let's go. Continue.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first.
Trigger.
Arusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Arusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Arusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Arusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Arusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Let's hope.
Arusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Arusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Makin gila aja misinya. Harus dekat dulu baru tahu itu musuh atau teman. Nggak ada ini tampilan musuhnya. Aircraft 3 nggak ada tampilan musuhnya di tempat apa briefing tadi. Masih belum cukup duitnya masih belum cukup. Missile lock on speed, special bomb reload time, special missile power. Banyak ya di sini. Apalagi nih F-35. Yang paling terakhir Raptor F-22A. Raptor ini pesawat paling hebat sekarang. Black Widow. Ini apa nih? SU-57. Nih SU-30. Ini SU-30 punya si Melihia tuh. Ini SU-47 Berkut. Nih SU-35. Ini sama ini SU-30, SU-35, SU-37. Kita yang di atas ini jalurnya ke sini F-15 sampai ke YF-23. Gak usah beli dulu lah biar bisa beli ini F-15E. Tapi senjatanya apa nih? Nggak bagus senjatanya. Bingung ya. Udahlah nggak usah beli dulu. Let's go. Ini susah nih, susah asli nih kayaknya nih. Susah asli. Sortie.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
Last hope, protect the Erusian officer. Si protect nih nggak bebas rasanya, nggak bisa menyebar ke mana-mana. Tapi kayaknya protect ini nggak ada waktunya karena nunggu dia sampai ke tujuannya, jadi nggak terikat waktu. Itu pula enaknya. Cuman nggak bisa kemana-mana. Malam hari pula.
This is Longcaster, airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay,
Iyalah.
I hope you're right. Longcaster.
Barusan udah gagal ya satu kali ya, karena nggak tahu kita nembak siapa ini.
There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock.
Stall warning.
The city under martial law, gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Jadi harus agak lama diarahkan ininya, baru tahu itu musuh apa teman. Karena ininya kan pada nggak aktif semua radarnya. Karena habis kejadian itu satelit tuh. Oke. Oke.
This war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
No, the attack was an unintentional mistake. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along
Alay.
the route.
Untung aja tahuan.
We don't know our location. Give us orders. We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal. Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
Aduh, di mana dia nih?
Missile.
It's Erosion.
Stall warning.
Teman. Itu teman.
Gentlemen, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us.
Stall warning.
The more the merrier.
Ini apa?
ID'd
Teman.
OC forces.
We can't see the tops of the roofs.
This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Nah, ini musuh.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
The use of drones makes war more palatable.
Nah,
Why don't people realize this?
ini apa nih?
Curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
Ini teman.
Missile.
Siapa yang nembak misil nih?
Stall warning.
You're in their sights, Strider 1.
Missile.
Sabar.
Quick, now!
Oh, ini musuh nih.
The head of our organization. You need to know
Oh, bukan.
Caution. Stall warning.
Ini teman. Kok kalian nembak aku?
Wait. General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General LaFarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Missile.
Inbound, evade!
Nih. Ini teman. Kok nembak aku kalian?
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
Missile.
We'll go. Let's go.
Missile. Missile.
We archived all the footage that we've shot for when the communication networks come back online. There's a vehicle blocking the road.
Nah, ini musuh.
No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Confirmed destroyed.
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Missile. Missile.
Duh,
You've been directly hit by a missile. SAM site down.
Nice work.
nih teman
That
gua
takes
musuh.
care of that one.
Ini teman.
We're heading for the highway. Thanks to you. We got out of paying that toll.
Oh, dia Rusianya ada yang udah baik sama yang belum.
Bail out now. Wheels 1, stop. Check your IFS.
Nah, ini jahat.
I know what I'm doing.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile launched.
We're almost at landfill number
Oof.
7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Kruger Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Emusia.
Missile.
I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it.
Missile.
The open declaration of war, expanding
Terus
the front
U-34.
lines, was all the work of some young Erusian
Selesai
officers.
itu gampang.
They were referred to as the radicals, but there was an unseen
Masih
force
U-34
guiding
lagi.
them. It was technology technology they borrowed from the Belgians. They actually went to war. The performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the process.
F-18 Hornet.
The Belgian technology advanced UAV research within the Erosion Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong?
Missile.
We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island.
Duh.
We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Udah dikit lagi tinggalnya.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself
Hancur kamu.
Strider 2, missile incoming.
Oh, ke sana. Tunggu, sabar.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
no response. Got a bad feeling. I'm hit. Get this guy off my back.
Sabar.
Open fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 2, missile incoming.
Dah.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tanker.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 199er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah. Don't they know nowhere is safe?
Missile. Missile.
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erosion military. It's all gone to hell.
Hancur.
Radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure. We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
The bridge is being blocked
Mana?
up by a tank. This isn't good. Take out Eddie in autonomous mode. An armored vehicle is behind us.
Oke, tunggu.
It's a vehicle used by the Erosion forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
We're taking fire! Take care of them!
Sabar.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
UAVs are acting strange. Their autonomous mode must be bugged.
Stall warning.
It's not the drones that are working. It's the Charlie Foxtrot. We're taking fire! We can't hold off!
Dah.
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Oh,
Missile. Missile. Missile.
We're taking fire from vehicles.
sabar. Oh, kawan
See
tuh.
forces at landfill number 4. They're firing on our VIP. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
Thanks for the help. I don't think we could have survived a few more shots like that. Our movement is restricted by an unidentified unit
Kawan
near our
lagi tuh.
location. The general is speaking with the
Anu musuh.
commander.
Missile.
Fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders. Prepare to fire on a moment's notice. This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
Missile. Missile.
Mana dia? Aduh. Oh, ini dulu.
General's vehicle is under attack. Our VIP is taking fire.
Dah, selesai.
Hurry up and do something.
Udah, lewat lah.
We made it somehow. Try to get off your ass a little faster next time.
Sialan udah ditolong.
Coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just radio readers. IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters. And then to assassinate Harling and put the blame on enemy fighters.
Ayo kawan.
But in the end, Belkin technology brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Arusi is responsible for Harling's assassination.
Yalah,
You talking politics? That's new.
jangan nuduh saya.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Missile. Missile.
Musuh nih. Kawan.
Caution.
Kawan lagi.
Enemy has a lock. Evade!
Nembak saya kalian.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking
Ya, sabar.
say hi before they ruin the general's day.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
It's Erusian military.
The general's a celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Masih lama kan lagi? Kamu tuh
Stall warning.
8 menit lagi.
Missile.
Nah, lewat lah.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing. Nice. Glad to see the Oseans attacking the radicals.
Oh, ada juga nih yang baik ya, Rusian.
We should join up with them. It means getting rid of
Iyalah, bantulah kah. Ini kawan. Kawan, kok nembak?
these groups.
Missile.
Kawan
Reach
juga.
the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Wilco.
Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Missile.
Almost at the rendezvous.
Missile.
In the rear of the others.
Missile.
Understood.
Missile.
The radicals truly believe boosting drone production will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war.
Stall
That
warning.
is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control.
Anti-aircraft guns
All goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osia quickly. We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper too.
Ah, udah hilang semua.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way.
Stall warning.
This
Stall
is the
warning.
Illusion News Network. Okay, let's go. Getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place.
Oh, pergi dan helikopter.
I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war. Understood. Good luck.
Berhasil kah?
Multiple unidentified aircraft
Oh,
approaching.
ada musuh lagi.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
Itu drone isinya.
This plane is
Nah,
carrying
kan udah 2 kali ngulang.
We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
Rupanya tunggu berubah dari sampai jadi TGT,
Try to get a little
jadi
closer.
target.
Weapon use is prohibited.
Oke.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians. No, unless she's a soldier. Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Ya,
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
ya itu saya. Trigger, nama saya Trigger.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Tembak ya kan?
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Oh, bukan orang ini yang nembak, yang lain yang nembak.
Permission to engage. Negative. What? They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
Mana dia yang lain tuh? Gak kelihatan. Oh nih.
ID complete.
Musuh tuh.
Ocean fighters. What the hell's going on? Stay sharp.
Missile.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Ya, F23.
Any complaints? Granted.
Berubah jadi TGT. Nah, mantap.
Welcome.
Shung.
Missile.
Lagi shung. Hancur. SU-33 lagi. Nah, SU-33.
Yeah, good work.
Fox 3.
Killed a bandit.
Missile.
Fox 3 lagi. Fox 3.
Star warning.
Mana lagi TGT? TGT.
Aim carefully.
Star warning.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Bukan itu.
Mine. No good. Shit.
Mana dia?
They're in my way.
Star warning. Star warning.
Salah di belakang. Ah tuh. Sini kamu jangan lari.
Target acquired.
Boom.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
Ah, kok masih ngunci?
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive. What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys. What the hell? We were just helping them. Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Mati kalian ini coba.
On this channel, Ocean craft. Those
Coba tembak aku.
aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously.
Ah kan drone kan?
They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition. What? In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down. Unfortunately, yes. We did
TGT.
what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Yes.
Welcome. Understood.
Wilco.
Aboard the MQ-99 launch. Our commander overready.
Langsung kita beraksi. Nah,
Star warning.
kalian cuman kaleng kalian tuh.
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that?
Belakang,
Whoever
belakang.
did is the king of all dumbasses.
Nah tuh. Masih banyak lagi. Oh ini MQ nih.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Wes. Ah kena dia.
The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Ah kena lagi dia. Mantap. Mantap perdalangan ini.
Missile. Missile.
5 bandits remaining. Damn it. They don't have the drive they need.
Bukan
4
itu.
bandits left. It's not enough to be really functional.
Oh jadi baik dokter nih.
Not function.
Missile.
Dokter milih dia nih.
Strider 1. Fox 3.
Missile. Missile.
3 bandits to go.
Missile.
2
Duh.
bandits left. Show them what you got.
Satu lagi.
1 bandit to go.
Down you go. Yes.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Yes, berhasil.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
RTB. RTB.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft. Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the general staff?
Oh, siapa tuh? Wah. Bingung ya.
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Oh, di ekornya ada juga gor 3 goresan tuh. Tapi beda kok pesawatnya.
The Erusian army is fighting itself.
Wah, seru yang barusan, seru. Offline starting.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead. What did you say?
Ya kan, yang di
Apparently,
helikopter
he was
itu.
shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
Komandannya nangis. 800. Tapi jalur pesawatnya belum terbuka sampai ke sana. Harus milik yang di dalam jalurnya itu dulu. Oke lah kalau begitu guys, video yang ini sampai di sini dulu. Kalau kalian suka videonya silahkan tekankan like, subscribe bagi yang belum, komen dan share video ini ke teman-teman kalian. Terima kasih buat yang nonton. Sampai jumpa di video berikutnya. Thank you so much. Bye bye.